Yo, what's up, Gold Rush? It's Chase Pammy. This is the mine announcements for the week of Monday, January 29th through February 4th. That's next Sunday. Um, Lots of stuff going on. As always, we're in the thick of season and it is exhausting, fun, tiring, all those kind of things. Parents, I'm sure you guys are having a great time. I hope you're enjoying those of you who it's your first wrestling season, your first SNWA season, you're getting to enjoy the excitement of competition, but also realizing it's a lot of work every single week with how many tournaments there are. We were not lying at the beginning of the year. So with that, let's jump in. We got about a month and a half left until the state tournament up in Reno, Fallon actually. So make sure that you guys get your all your travel taken care of. We want to go up there and bring an army. All right. So this week, our schedule is normal schedule all week. All right. So all locations, Northwest, Southwest. You guys are your typical Monday, Tuesday, Thursday this week with weigh-ins being on Thursday evening. If you need to do a different night, please let your administrator or your coaches know. At Central, we will have our normal schedule as well. All normal classes, all normal times. The only adjustment will be is if you are going to PNL next week in Phoenix, that you go ahead and Monday through Thursday, you're at all 4:30 practices. So you're invited to all 4:30 practices if you're going to go to PNL this week in Phoenix. Weekend review. Great job to all of our athletes that competed at the Kevin Randleman. Always a good tournament, and that tournament's been getting better and better every year. We've started to see more athletes from out of town come to that tournament and be a part of it. So hopefully it's a great experience for you and for the kids. And congratulations to all of our athletes who wrestled at Tulsa Nationals last week. We had 4 placers. That's one better than we did last year. Every year we've gotten better. For you guys that don't know, Tulsa Nationals is the toughest youth tournament in the country. First year we had 1 placer. Last year we had 3. And this year we had 4 placers. So we want to continue to go to tournaments like this and put our kids in extremely competitive situations and just remind them and remind parents, remind coaches, remind athletes that Vegas is kind of a big fish in a small pond kind of mentality. So as our kids get better and they start doing better locally, we want to get them out to more travel tournaments and get them eventually to the really, really tough tournaments just to keep them growing, getting better and just knowing what's out there in the sport. There's there's a lot of things you can do with the sport, and giving those kids opportunities is one of the things that we do. So some of our announcements: there is a local tournament this Sunday at Bonanza on Sunday, February 4th. There will be about 40 or so people at PNL and Phoenix. We should have coaches there on Sunday though. Make sure that you guys get weighed in on Wednesday or Thursday of this week if you're at Central. Again, if you're at one of the satellites, let your coaches know if you need to weigh in on a different day, so you get that all taken care of. Travel tournament, like I said, will be will be at Phoenix. One of the things about PNL that parents, you guys should know, this is the most elite league in the country. We are a part of it, and there's a lot of benefits that we get from being a part of PNL. One of those is just tournaments where you have extremely high level coaches, all coaches who have been at the Division I level or the college level, Division II level, been All-Americans, world champions, Olympic champions. It's such a great league to be a part of and give our kids the opportunity to continue to grow and develop against other high level competitions. So as your athlete begins to develop and grow through the stages of Gold Rush and start to travel to these PNL tournaments, they're going to be a big part of our future. So we're looking forward to doing our 3rd PNL tournament this year and our 2nd youth one. We did 1 high school one. Now we're on to our 2nd youth tournament for PNL and our first ever PNL Nationals. That's what's going on this week. So we're excited for that tournament. Guys, reminder, got a skin check, skin check, skin check, skin check. All right. Hair, body, trim fingernails, clean gear, wash shoes, headgear, all that kind of stuff. Got to be done. All right. We don't want infection spreading and going around and stuff like that. So take care of all those things. Use the lobby for backpacks. All right. It gets jammed up in the room sometimes, and athletes leave stuff, and so we want to minimize how much stuff is being left. Soon there's going to be some cabinets in the wrestling room, some shelves that kids will be able to put their journals on, and that'll be great, so they don't have to bring them back and forth every day, and we get journals left all over the place. So we'll make sure that that goes in here soon. Our new gear store is almost ready. It'll be coming in the next week or two. So you guys will be able to go on and purchase gear year round, as well as our freestyle Greco singlets. You guys that don't know freestyle Greco, you gotta have a red and a blue singlet. That's not Gold Rush. That's required by the governing body of wrestling. So that's the way it's always been. So we will have opportunities for you to buy a red and a blue singlet, as well as some shirts and sweaters and stuff like that. So that store will be open. And the great thing about that store is it's local. So if we run into any issues, we'll be able to get those fixed a little bit quicker than we did in the past. All right. Last couple things. Phoenix PNL coming up this week. We've already talked about that. February 24th, we will have the Rumble in Reno. Coach Sergani will be traveling up to that. So information will come out on that soon. That's a great last tournament before the state tournament. If you want to go travel, see some kids from California, Oregon, Northern Nevada, kids we don't get to see. Not a terribly tough tournament, but definitely competitive, and kids got to be ready to go if they're going to go to that. So Coach Sergani will put some information about that out soon. And then last, like I said already, the state tournament is coming up soon. So guys, make sure that you get your travel set. Make sure you get your hotel set. Make sure you get your travel car set. Maybe you get your rental car set. Get everything set. All right. So we're ready to go for the state tournament. Other than that, guys, have a great week. Keep mining for gold on and off the mat. Hey, and keep getting better. That's all we can do in the process, is keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better. Have a great day, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of The Mind.